Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is MrCaproni, and this is Probability and Statistics. Today we're going to be learning how to make a dot plot. Now this is just another visual of quantitative data. It's going to be a short video, so stick with me, but let's just dive right in. First off, here's the data. Now, I was going to come up with a clever way to say what these numbers represented, but I've come up with a better idea. In the comments below, why don't you go ahead and tell me what you think this is a list of numbers for? There is no wrong answers, so leave me what you got. So at the end of the day, the dot plot's going to look like a number line at the bottom with a bunch of dots over top. So our first step is to draw that number line. Now, how do you go about picking the correct numbers to start and end at? Well, we just got to make sure we have a number line that includes all of the numbers in this list. So our first thing is to identify the smallest number and largest number. So far, looking at this, what do you see as the smallest number and what do you see as the largest number? Hopefully you identified 105 as the smallest and 148 as the largest. So I'm going to go ahead and place a number line down here that at least contains those. Now I am going to start at 100 and end at 150 just so that I have nice round numbers on the endpoints. Now once I have my number line drawn, it's time to start placing my dots. Now I'm just going to go through each of these numbers one by one and place a dot above that tally mark on my number line. So for example, the first one was 144. So notice I placed a dot above where 144 would be. Now, not every number is labeled on our number line, but there is a tally mark for every one. So we can easily see where each of these numbers will fall. The next one would be 129, and slowly you can see me working through the first row. Now that we finished the first row, let's just go ahead and skip up to our first repeat, 112. Notice I already have 112 on my dot plot, but I have ran into a second 112. So what do you do with that? Well, you just go ahead and take that dot and put it directly above the previous 112. Now, any other repeats, you would do the same thing. So if there was another 112, I would just place it above that. With that said, I can quickly rush through the rest of these, and this is our finished product. Now, notice once we are done, we see all of the dots for every one of the numbers I had above. So why? Why a dot plot? Well, one of the quickest things you can learn from a dot plot that you can't see in a lot of other things is the mode. Remember, the mode is the number that occurs the most. So a lot of times in a histogram, when you have a range of numbers or something, you can't exactly see if a specific number occurs over and over again. But with a proper dot plot, you can. And in this case, it's pretty easy to see that the mode would be 126 because there are 5 126s in this data. Now, if I just look at that whole list of numbers, you're not going to easily be able to see that 126 appeared 5 times. But looking at this graph, it saves you a ton of time. You can very quickly see 126 is easily the highest of all the numbers in this group. Now, the mode isn't the only benefit of looking at a dot plot. It still shows you each individual point, kind of like a stem and leaf graph did. But with this, we still have the general shape and look of a histogram without having to flip it over or anything. So there are a lot of benefits to looking at a dot plot. I have also seen some dot plots that get so crammed together that it kind of looks like a histogram because the dots fall over multiple numbers. But for the most part, majority of dot plots will stick with an individual tally for each number, so you can easily see each individual point as you plot it. Well, guys, that's going to do it for our conversation about dot plots. So again, my name's MrCaproni. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you learned something new. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button below. And as always, if you want to keep getting videos like this one, go ahead and hit the subscribe to see my new weekly videos every week. Again, thanks for coming. Have a great day.